So let me guess, the reason you're clicking on this video is because you have no VC. You know, I get it. VC is expensive this year, and most of the time everyone wants to make a new build every now and then. Or maybe your old build you made was trash, and now you need a new build. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best ways to get VC in NBA 2K24. I actually have about 3 methods for you guys today. One of these methods is online, and then the other 2 are offline, meaning that you can do 2 of these on your own. Before I start showing you guys the methods, I'm just going to say this. Are these methods good? Yes, but they're going to take a long time. And if I were you guys, I would just buy VC, you know? I hate to say it. I don't like giving money to this game either. I don't have the time to grind these methods to get this VC to stack up. And I would rather just buy it. It's the sad but harsh truth. There's no VC glitches out there right now. The methods to get VC right now are going to take a long time. But if you absolutely cannot spend any money on this game to get VC, then these methods will work for you. All right, the first method that I'm going to be showing you guys is actually a My Career game. Now, I remember last year on current gen, if you played My Career, you could just foul out and still get VC. On next gen, you can't do that. You actually have to play the whole game, but there is a workaround to that. So before jumping into the My Career game, I would go over to settings and make sure you change your game difficulty to Hall of Fame or Superstar. It doesn't really matter. You actually can do either one. I would actually do Hall of Fame. Make sure your quarter length is on the lowest. We're gonna go ahead and play next game. You're gonna play your next key game. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna start intentionally fouling, and you guys can intentionally foul by holding the select button down on Xbox. But basically what we're doing here is we are going to intentionally foul until we get to the start of the 4th quarter. Intentionally foul again, and that will be our 4th foul, which should make them put me in. Yep, now it's the start of the 4th quarter. So this is where you actually want to play, and this is where you actually want to do good. What you do right here, it's going to up your teammate grade, and the higher teammate grade you have, you'll get more VC. But I do understand, since we put it on the Hall of Fame, it might be a little hard for you guys, especially if you're on a low build. So if you can't even score regardless, you don't have to score. You just really need to play the full game. All right, so as you guys can see, the game's about to end. On average, I think this method takes about 10 to 12 minutes each time, so it's nothing crazy fast. But I did pretty bad, actually. I think I had like a C something teammate grade, so C minus teammate grade, which is really bad. But we're also playing on Hall of Fame here to get this VC boost. So we actually got 870 that game. It might be better to take the difficulty down and have better stats so you get more VC, because with the higher teammate grade, your VC will go up. So if you were to do this method, I'd actually take it down to like probably Superstar difficulty or All-Star. But that is the first method for you guys. All right, the next method I have for you guys is actually going to be Sunset Park. I think that's what it's called. The little 3v3 street ball thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the subway, depending on where you're at. And you're going to go, well, actually, I'm already right by it. You can go to the Arena subway. You're going to go past the Ruffles Court, over by 2K Beats. And we're going to take a right here. And then right here is where Sunset Park is. The thing about doing Sunset Park is actually that these games can help you get badges pretty fast too. Because if you do super good in these games, you're going to get your badges up fast, which is good for new builds. And you're going to get like 400 VC a game if you're doing good in these games. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm just going to choose. You can choose any opponent, but the easiest is actually Disco. And then you're going to put yourself on Guru. And if you beat other guys, you can take their players too. Make the games easier and faster. Skip through all these animations and stuff. See, and there's also the lead meter. And that lead meter, once it goes up enough, you can do the shut it down, which makes the game end quicker. As you can see, I'm already up by what? I'm already up by 5. And the shut it down meter is popping up now. And once you fill that all the way, then the game will just end. Took a MIDI, but it doesn't matter. So then it's going to pop up with the shut it down, which means the game is over. So as you can see, performance, I got a B+ teammate grade. And VC wise, I actually got 325 VC that game, which it's not the greatest, it's not the worst, because these games are faster than the last method, which is My Career games. If you keep doing these over and over again, you'll get badges plus 300 VC a game. It only takes about 5 to 6 minutes each game. You guys can do the math on that. My last method I have for you guys today is playing Pro-Am 3v3 online with your friends or something. And if you play really bad people, make sure they give you the ball so you can do good in the game to get player of the game, which will give you 250 VC on top of the 800 you get for winning. So you get 1,000 VC a game, and those games can end quick or they can take a long time depending on who you play. But if you're playing with 2 really good friends, then you should be fine on a bad build because they are just going to have to carry you to get that VC. Lastly, man, remember, you can always buy VC. You know, a lot of people don't want to because they don't want to give this game money, or they just don't want to spend money on this game. I understand it. It definitely saves you that time it takes to get that VC from not buying it. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and like this video for more content like this. Also, make sure to go follow my TikTok and my Twitch and all of the other socials in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.